Welcome back to another episode of Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas, Executive Director of Forward Worthington. Of course, we are the Chamber of Commerce. We are the Convention and Visitors Bureau and Worthington Regional Economic Development Corporation for the Worthington area. This time, we are outside of Worthington, but still Worthington. We're just off of I-90 here. We're at J&H Screen Printing. We've got Jared Hatton here. He's the owner. Along with his wife Heidi, and we are talking all about the great things happening here at J&H Screen Printing. Jared, thanks a lot for coming on. Talk about what made you want to get into this biz?
Well, 34 years ago, we were just looking for something to do, and I've actually got two cousins that are in this up in Watertown, South Dakota. So they kind of gave me the pointers on what we needed to get going, and then we started in the screen printing. And then it just kind of snowballed from there, went on to the embroidery, down to the laser engraving, and I don't know, quite a few other things. Sublimation printing we do too.
And so it all started with just the screen printing part. How long was it that you guys were doing the screen printing before you started adding other stuff?
We did screen printing for probably 6 years, and we added the embroidery in 97. And then I think it was about 2014 we added the laser engraving.
Okay, so talk a little bit about each thing. A lot of us know what if you wear a T-shirt, you are at the very least a little bit familiar with how screen printing and stuff works. But talk a little bit about screen printing. Talk a little about what goes into the embroidery and even the laser engraving part.
Okay, yeah, the screen printing we do it direct to the garment. I mean, it's a screen just like you'd see, a square screen that we push the ink through onto the T-shirt. Makes the design, and we do anywhere from 1 to 6 colors. We do the process of making up the artwork or the design for the customer from start to finish. And there again, we don't care if you got one shirt or if you want 1,000 shirts. Either way, we'll do the job for you.
You know, before we came on, I was just kind of pointing. He's got a lot of T-shirts hanging around, King Turkey Day related, and I just happened to point out one in particular from the King Turkey Day Smoke and Gobbler Barbecue Cook-Off, which was really cool. And it's stuff like that. You can come up with a design that's going to be really awesome for somebody.
Yep. Yeah, so we worked with that one. Actually, Brad Barons designed it. We did the printing, so we kind of worked together. I've worked with Brad over the last probably 15, 20 years doing stuff back and forth.
What about the embroidery part? That seems a lot more labor because, I mean, you've got the setup where it's just off camera over here, and there's a whole lot of dials and spools, and I'm afraid to even look at it wrong or else I'm going to break it.
Yeah, it was interesting when we started. I mean, it was kind of like screen printing. You ended up with a pile of garments that didn't quite make the grade. So they didn't go out the door. And as you can see, my finger had bit me the other day. So it has a little danger to it, too. But there again, we do the designs. We do send the digitizing away because that's kind of a whole other nutshell, trying to figure out how the stitches should line to really make the design work.
Oh, wow, okay. And now, I suppose the most recent thing, and you can tell us how long it's been since you started on this aspect, but the laser engraving.
Laser engraving has really been probably the funnest of all of them. I mean, you're still designing logos like you do for screen printing. It's everything's pretty much the same aspect, but it's just a lot more fun as you can see all the different things we can do with that. So it makes it a lot more fun.
Speaking of, since you draw attention to this wall of awesomeness right here, this is really cool right here. Yep. What's kind of the process for doing something up like these bag boards here?
Bag boards, yeah, we make those. I build the boards. The vinyl we purchase from somebody and put it on for the people. Sure. So, all
right. But wow, I mean, all this cool fun stuff. I mean, you got this. I mean,
those are night lights. They actually so it'll actually turn purple or red or green, whatever you want behind it.
All this fun stuff, and if anybody is curious, say, about some of the things that they want that you do, and if you can help them out, maybe they've got some sort of project in their head that they need to get on a T-shirt, or put on a tumbler or something like that, or even for bags or something like that. What's kind of your process? Like what would you? How do they start things up with you?
Well, they can either call me or they can email me. We've got the website out there, jhscreenprinting.com. But they can call me, tell me what they're looking for, because that's where half of our ideas have come from. Somebody comes and says, "Can you do this?" Well, I say, "I don't know, but I'll try." So, and, and we just start putting things together for them, and usually it works out pretty good.
What is, with all the stuff that you do, do you have a favorite kind of thing to do? Is it the screen printing or is it the laser engraving? What do you think is your favorite part?
The laser engraving is kind of getting to be more of what I like. It's a little bit less labor intensive. I still like the screen printing because that's where we started. Yeah. But yeah, it's a little more work, but it's always fun to watch a t-shirt come together for an event, and then see the people around the town or wherever wearing it. It's kind of cool to see that stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of pride in the work here. Talking to Jared Hatton, he and his wife Heidi own J&H Screen Printing. We're just outside of town here in Worthington, just off of I-90. But again, jnhscreenprinting.com. What's the phone number to call?
507-376-4770.
So when you do call, remember to mention to Jared that you saw him here on Studio 3 on Focus Forward. Coming up next, we'll talk about what's coming up on the community calendar. Welcome back to Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas, and let's talk about what's coming up here on the Chamber calendar. Lots of fun stuff coming up, especially during the month of May. Membership Mixer. First and foremost, One Office Solution on Oxford Street going to be hosting a membership mixer. That's going to be on May 15th. That is a Wednesday. Going to be from 4 until 6 o'clock. Open to all members of Forward Worthington. So hope to see you out there and get a chance to mingle with other members and see exactly what goes on inside that building at One Office Solution. I know myself. You drive by and you wonder, I kind of wonder what's going on in there. Here's your chance to find out. What else coming? We've got the Worthington Windsurfing Regatta and Music Festival. Of course, that is pretty much the kickoff to summer around here. So that is going to be coming up on Friday and Saturday, June 7th and 8th over at Sailboard Beach on the shores of Lake Okabena. If you are curious to know about what the lineup is for this year, I invite you to head over to their website, worthingtonwindsurfing.net. You can also like them on Facebook and find out what's going on as well. Of course, again, this year they are doing a raffle, so you can find a board member for a raffle ticket, sell them for $20, and a lot of fun stuff involved in this raffle. You could win a jet ski. That is the grand prize once again this year. Or there's also a smoker, sunglasses, just to name a few items that you could win with this raffle from the Windsurfing Regatta and Music Festival. Again, that's coming up on June 7th and 8th, that Friday, Saturday. And a little bit further into the summer, July 11th, 12th, and 13th, it is the Worthington International Festival. And you can find out everything coming up with that festival on their website, worthingtoninternationalfestival.com. That's going to do it for another Focus Forward here on Studio 3. My name is Jamie Salinas. Remember, if you or you know somebody that is looking to become a member of Forward Worthington, feel free to come over to our office, 700 2nd Avenue. We're inside the JBS Field House in Worthington. 8 to 5 are our hours, or give us a phone call, 507-372-2919. You can also visit our website as well. That is forwardworthington.com. We'd love to tell you what the benefits of becoming a member. That's going to do it for this Focus Forward. We'll see you next time.